Ride of the Rohirrim, yeah, it's one of my favourite chapters in the whole book, and I think it's Pete's. Either the Battle of Pelennor Fields or the Ride of the Rohirrim. I think the Ride of the Rohirrim is Pete's favourite. We were in the South Island and had a fake horse on a rig that would go something like 300 yards, 400 yards, and then aside the fake horse, you know, normal horsemen riding along. So I did, you know, 10, 15 passes of that, and pulling out my sword and screaming death, and, you know, putting on my helmet. And yeah, it is kind of charged up and scary.
There were a lot of jokes, greatly because we were so close. You know, I think that we had to break up the sort of stress of it and the fatigue of the whole experience with fooling around and jokes and complete utter silliness, which was kind of a constant, really. It's kind of carried on as well. In fact, I was just in London for ADR doing dialogue recording, and oh man, if Tolkien fans only knew the things that we did to some of these scenes just for fun, that I don't think will ever see the light of day. But, you know, additional dialogue that we would add onto scenes that didn't belong there, you can only imagine.
If you go into the movie theatre, I would expect popcorn, nachos. There's going to be a ticket price.
Hot dogs!
Yeah, there's going to be hot dogs. It's going to be, bring at least $7.50, maybe $10. If you got a date, I would say bring $20, because she might want jujus or, you know, Sour Patch Kids, which I love. But, you know, like Billy said, it's the accumulation of the entire story. So there's everything. And the emotion is raised so high. I mean, it's quite sad. It's very poignant, the jeopardy that all the main characters are in now. Because what they're sacrificing for the destiny of the ring is huge. You know, I think as an audience, you're aware that this is the point where they're going to have to step up, and that potentially, you know, everybody is becoming damaged by the process of trying to protect Frodo. You know, I mean, it's a heavy film, I think. Like I said in the 60s, heavy.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, it's emotionally exhausting. I think it was for us to film this movie, and I think it will be for an audience to watch it. You know these characters, and they're going through some very, very dark moments. You know, but within that, they're still hobbits, and you know they try to hold on to some sort of kind of enjoyment of life, and I think it's just going to be an amazing movie.